My name's John Nelson and I'm the manager here. I came here about 14 years ago. Dad asked me to come along and give him a hand in the garage, and I've been here ever since.
My name's Ewan Cochran. I'm the apprentice. I've been an apprentice for about 3.5 years. I do a lot of servicing, tyres, brakes, suspension. When I started, I barely knew my way around a car.
I'm Jed Collins and I'm the owner of Guywood Motor Company Limited. It started by accident because it was a coal yard and they had horses in here. The garage started in 1947 when there was a fallout locally between a couple of garages and the two mechanics who ran that. I've owned the garage since 1985, but I've been working here since 1972 as an apprentice. I took over in 1985 and we started doing MOTs in this part where we stood now.
We average around about 100 MOTs a month at the moment, and it's slowly growing.
We specialise in the repairs of most vehicles, old and new, electrical, air conditioning, all MOT work.
Diagnostics, engine rebuilds, brakes, MOTs.
Servicing.
Complicated jobs we have are timing belts and clutches, where you take most of the engine apart to get to.
We've done a lot of development work on the garage by reinvesting in technology for all the modern vehicles, the hybrids. We've upgraded the workshop next door for the bigger vehicles, so we've got 2 4.5 ton lifts next door. We've had all new floors put in.
2 bays which is for doing everyday repairs on vehicles, and we also have a 3rd bay which is for solely doing MOTs. A 4.5 ton ramp, and we have a 4 ton ramp. The larger ramp for doing vans or small motorhomes, whereas the smaller ramp will generally do normal run-of-the-mill vehicles.
We have a lot of modern technology now with the scanners, because we have probably 2 or 3 different scanners, and we're updating it all the time. And the electric vehicles, we've got to make sure that we're up to speed with them. We're members of quite a few organisations. The biggest one's the RMI, which is the Retail Motor Industry, Federation of Small Businesses, and obviously the Vehicle Inspector at the DVLA to do the MOTs, so we get the licence from them. We do local shopkeepers and a few businesses. The majority of people are just individual customers.
My name's Yvonne Page. I've known them over 10 years. They've done my MOT and they've done my servicing and they look after me. Yeah, really good.
We probably have 4 generations of families which come here on a repeat visit.
It's definitely the family touch that's kept it in. You know, a lot of the people who now are in the 90s, we do their children who are in the 70s. Some of the 17, 18-year-olds are coming through now.
Recurring work which comes to the garage is Facebook recommendations.
It's been built up predominantly with local customers. There's a Facebook page in the village, it's doing its job, and the word of mouth is better than anything we can do.
It's good that the garage is in the middle of the community and I could walk home from here.
The biggest distance I've known a customer to travel to get here comes from France. Comes for a service and MOT every year. Probably once, twice a year he comes in. We've always been involved in apprenticeships, and we've had a procession of apprentices over the years, but we've got a good lad now that's stayed with us, been with us 4 years.
My experience with the garage has been great. We do a wide variety of cars. I've always had a passion for cars. Came here when I left school. The week after I finished school, came here and I've been here ever since. I've learned a lot as an apprentice. I do a lot of servicing, tyres, brakes, suspension. When I started I could barely do anything, barely knew my way around a car. I hope to finish my qualify as a technician and then go on to become the best I can be.
We're going to start with another apprentice and then just bring him through like we've done with you.
My experience has been great. It's been absolutely brilliant. We have a great laugh, and I would definitely recommend it to someone, thinking about being a mechanic.
My name is Peter. I've probably known John and Jed for a good 5 years or more now. My partner was going to another garage at the time, and I thought it wasn't really that good, and we came here and this is the only place we go ever since, really. That's fantastic.
Of course I'd recommend Jed and John to anyone. They're really friendly, very professional and always on the ball.